They're in the gate. And they're off. Musk is sent straight off the mark. They're to Bold Minister, and here comes Dijon between them. So those three across the track. Musk wanted that lead early. Company, though, from Dijon. They're head and head into the clubhouse turn. Bold Minister tucks in behind to grab third. Tis the Journey over to the inside in fourth. Eagle Cap is fifth, and at the back early is Draft Capital as they move around the opening turn. Where Dijon comes on to take a narrow lead. Musk is right there. They're head and head. It's Dijon with a short advantage to the backstretch run. Bold Minister is back racing in third and just content to sit at that spot at this point. Tis the Journey fourth and toward the rail. Then it's Eagle Cap, and even farther behind now is Draft Capital, struggling to keep up with the rest. 24 seconds flat with an opening quarter mile. Moving for the far turn. Dijon on the outside of Musk, still going head to head. Tight pack up top now as Bold Minister gets closer. So too Eagle Cap with a 4-wide run. And Tis the Journey is just waiting in behind those top four. 6 lengths back now to Draft Capital, who's actually made up a bit of ground despite being in a full-out drive for nearly a half mile. So round the far turn, Musk, Dijon, Bold Minister joins them. Tis the Journey trying to edge up into fourth. Eagle Cap is back to fifth. They're at the top of the stretch. The half in 48 and 1/5 seconds, turning for home, and Bold Minister pounces on the pacemakers and takes charge. It's Bold Minister in front, opening up by 2 now. Dijon is back in second. Musk gives way from third. Then it's Tis the Journey and Eagle Cap in a good battle for fourth. No battle for first, though. It's all Bold Minister. Bold Minister sails home in the opener, wins by 7 lengths in the end. Dijon was second, Musk was third, and Eagle Cap was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Bobble at the beginning for Hooper Drives the Boat. Recovers well, though, and comes on through toward the inside. They're completely stacked across the track. Here's Hooper Drives the Boat down through to the front. Fast Bob is racing second. All Eyes West comes away third. Mr. Walsh over to the inside in fourth. Wicked Indeed in the clear while fifth. And Drop Anchor is sixth, but only 2.5 lengths off the lead. It's a very tight pack heading down the backstretch run. Chasing Hooper Drives the Boat, who's onto the far turn with a short lead. All Eyes West comes on with more pressure now. Here's All Eyes West cranking it up, drawing up alongside of Hooper Drives the Boat. Mr. Walsh hustled along back in third, just 2.5 lengths back now. Wicked Indeed is fourth while wide. Drop Anchor's fifth and asked to go. Fast Bob is at the back, coming for the top of the stretch. Hooper Drives the Boat and All Eyes West turning for home head and head. Hooper Drives the Boat, cut the corner. Short lead, All Eyes West comes on, and Mr. Walsh finding stride now. Racing by the 8th pole, All Eyes West comes away with the lead. Hooper Drives the Boat gives way. Mr. Walsh coming fast at All Eyes West. All Eyes West holding on to that lead. Mr. Walsh trying to surge on by late. Here's the finish. All Eyes West the winner. Holding off Mr. Walsh. Farther back it was Fast Bob and Wicked Indeed. They're in the gate. And they're off. Speightstown Show mid-pack breaks out okay. Demodog is showing speed toward the inside. Some Juiced is up close as well. Norma Jean B comes on to grab fourth, but it's Demodog keyed up and leading the way to the clubhouse. Turn opens up to lead by 1.5 lengths. Some Juice shares second with Speightstown Churchill. Flippant is in tight, in very tight indeed toward the inside. Had to step on the brakes there pretty hard and lost a couple of spots. Still in tight as that one. Norma Jean B comes on to grab fourth. Flippant is down inside fifth and still reserved and restrained prominently in between while sixth. Nota Bene comes away in seventh by another 2. And then it's Natalie's Charm, eighth and toward the inside. Shush is racing in ninth. Chuchada's in 10th. Evidence-Based is 11th. And at the back is Picasso Collection. Backstretch run, 24 and 1 for that opening quarter mile. Demodog heading for the far turn run, unopposed and unchallenged on the front end. Stalked intently by Speightstown Churchill. Some Juice toward the inside is third. Norma Jean B starting to muster up a late run from fourth. Prominently in between while fifth. Nota Bene launching a rally 3 wide. Flippant is still bottled up toward the inside. More settled though for the run of the quarter pole. Shush is coming wide. Natalie's Charm and Evidence Based. They're at the top of the stretch. Demodog is the one to catch. Turning for home in front. Spitestown Shirl set down for the drive. Norma Jean B as well. Some Juice is there. Prominently is in behind with Flippant. And then it's Nota Bene. But it's still Demodog in front. Spitestown Shirl's trying hard. So too is Norma Jean B. They're coming for the finish. Can Demodog do it? Stranger things have happened. Wire to wire. Spitestown Shirl was second. Norma Jean B was third. It's tight for fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off in a bad stumble for I'm Stylin' from that inside post. Nurturing is hustled out of there. And here comes Walk Me Home for that outside post to join Nurturing, and these two go on with it down the chute. Clearly Smashing comes up on the outside to grab third. Simply Beguiled comes away in fourth. So up the chute they go, and coming for the main track, it's Walk Me Home with a short lead. Nurturing, though, keeping pace there 1-2. Clearly Smashing to their outside, cruising along while third. Simply Beguiled toward the inside is fourth by 2. Princess Doors fifth and at the rail. Wins is sixth by 4. Bertrada is 5 lengths clear of the early trailer. The slow starting I'm Stylin'. The opening quarter goes in a sharp 22 and 3/5 seconds. There's 4 furlongs to go. Nurturing has come on through to take a clear-cut lead, heading for the fire turn in front by a length. Walk Me Home a little bit closer once again. Getting closer is that one from second. Simply Beguiled is under pressure back in third. Princess Doors trying to muster up a late run from fourth, angling outside for the final quarter mile. Then it's Wins. The rest are far behind. I'm Stylin's trying to come on late after that slow beginning, but still 12 lengths behind. They're at the top of the stretch. Nurturing's under pressure. Walk Me Home has cruised up alongside, but Nurturing with something left is holding on to a narrow lead. Walk Me Home's trying hard to get by second. Princess Doors bearing down from third. 1 furlong to go. Nurturing and Walk Me Home and Princess Door. Walk Me Home's back in front with a narrow lead. Nurturing is fighting on. Princess Door continues to close. Time is running out. Walk Me Home short lead. Walk Me Home got it. Walk Me Home drifting out in the end, but the winner nonetheless. Princess Door, Nurturing, and Wins. They're in the gate. And they're off. Bit of an awkward start for Caught looking off near the back of the pack. Chakra broke okay. Kaylee's Sister is there. Lady Frosted is up close racing third. Stylish Rags moving up inside from fourth to a T. Is wrangled back to be fifth at about 5 lengths off the lead. Caught looking is the trailer, 8 lengths off as they move down the backstretch, where Chakra is the leader. Kaylee's Sister not far behind, reserved at the outside, prompting from second. Stylish Rags is keyed up inside while third. Lady Frosted in the clear fourth, edging up to be third now. Tuatia has given more rain from fifth. Still 4 lengths to make up with 3 furlongs to go. And Caught looking is at the back. So round the far turn, Kaylee's Sister rests a narrow lead away from Chakra, who tries to keep pace. Lady Frosted is now third. Tuatia's finding stride on the outside, up into fourth now. And Caught looking has caught up to the pack as well. They're at the top of the stretch. Kaylee's Sister shaken up. Lady Frosted draws alongside. Tuatia continues to close. Caught looking's in behind, rallying late in the game. Down to the final 16th. Lady Frosted short lead. Kaylee's Sister has to fight back. Tuatia Caught looking 50 yards left. Lady Frosted still with a short lead. Final try, Kaylee's Sister. Lady Frosted got it. Hard-fought winner was she. Kaylee's Sister was second. Tuatia was third. And Caught looking finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Take it from mid-pack, bounces out on top. Naked on the beach is forward. So too Commander's Palace for that outside post, but very wide racing for the first turn. My Money comes on through. Deemed Essential down inside as well. And Be Like Water's up close to 4. Across the track into the opening turn where Commander's Palace for that outside post is trying to cross and clear, but Deemed Essentials holding that spot toward the hedge, and My Money is right there too. So those 3 mixing it up early. Be Like Water comes on to grab fourth. Tate broke on top, but is back racing fifth. Seasong down inside 6. Cruise Bay 7th by 4. Naked on the Beach is now 8th. Magic Ride is 9th by 2. Salih comes away running along in 10th by another 2.5. Paso Frente second to last, and Confident is the trailer. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. Long shot deemed essential, in control to the far turn run. Commander's Palace is now a clear second, poised on the outside. My Money is right there in behind. Be Like Water is there too. Seasong is saving ground from 5th. Cruise Bay is cruising up on the outside, now 6th. Tayet is right in behind while 7th. Naked on the Beach is winding up with a wide run from 8th. Magic Ride is 9th. Buried in behind horses is Sully. They come off the turn where Commander's Palace has come away with the lead. Be Like Water's bearing down from 2nd. Cruise Bay is also there. Tayet's coming down the crown of the course. Deemed Essential gives way toward the rail. 1 furlong to go. Commander's Palace short lead. Be Like Water's on the wrong lead, desperately trying to get by. Commander's Palace is digging down deep. Be Like Water surging late. Here's the finish. Commander's Palace the winner. Half length in the end over Be Like Water second. Then it was Tayet in third, and a photo for fourth. They're in the gate, and they're off. Bear Alley bounces out on top and goes straight to the inside and is clear by 2.5 lengths in the first 16th of a mile. Bear Alley is the leader. Clayton the Lionheart runs up into second. Turn Again Tide comes away third. Dak Daniels toward the inside, cruising along in fourth. Money for Mischief a little bit wide to that first turn, 5th. Southern Passage 6th. Cancelara's at the back in 7th. Bear Alley bounding along up top, leads by 4 lengths around the opening turn. No pressure yet. Clayton the Lionheart defers back into second. Dak Daniels moves up in between to grab third. Turn Again Tide 3 wide, moving up, holds onto that third spot, and is racing up into second as Bear Alley tries to back down that pace. Farther back in the pack, Money for Mischief third to last. Cancelara has moved up 1 spot, and Southern Passage is the trailer. So down the backstretch they go. Fractions 24 and 2 to a 48 and 4 half-mile time. Moving for the half-mile pole. Bear Alley still the leader, but the lead's down to 1 length now. Clayton the Lionheart is keyed up in second, and so too Turn Again Tide on the outside in third. Now there's 3 across the track, but it's still Bear Alley onto the far turn in front. Dak Daniels has asked for more speed back in 4th. Then it's Money for Mischief in 5th. Southern Passage is back out of last. Cancelara's the trailer. They're rounding the far turn. Bear Alley continues to bowl along. Clayton the Lionheart sticking with him so far. They're 1-2 to the quarter pole. Money for Mischief comes on the scene now. Switches out 3 wide, putting in a run as they come off the turn into the stretch. Clayton the Lionheart coming after Bear Alley. Bear Alley is still there. Bear Alley holding on with a furlong to go. Clayton the Lionheart's been trying to get by throughout. Farther back at Southern Passage third. 16th to go. Bear Alley and a pesky Clayton the Lionheart streaking through the stretch together. Bear Alley, Clayton the Lionheart, photo! What a horse race. Bear Alley got a good bob, but it's very tight. Clayton the Lionheart was right there. Southern Passage and Dak Daniels. They're in the gate. And they're off. Matawafek off to a slow beginning. Outwork and breaks in stride from mid-pack. Here's Time Leverage from the inside, racing up on through to challenge and take over the lead. So it's Time Leverage to the front. Outwork and keeping pace with that one from second. Bayou Gem comes away third. Priscelli's Tail on the outside is 4th. Terrawant is now 5th. Mischievous Rogue inside 6th. Silver Spur Reserve back in 7th. And it's 6 lengths back to Matawafek at the back. Racing for the far turn. They rocketed through that opening quarter in 21 1/5 seconds. Time Leverage and Outworking in a cutthroat duel with 3 furlongs to go. And they have skittered 5 lengths clear of Bayou Gem, who's back in third. Mischievous Rogue getting into the race from 4th. Silver Spur 5th. Priscelli's Tail is 6th. Matawafek trying to muster up a late bid from 7th. Lot of ground to make up there, though. They're off the turn. Time Leverage has put away Outworking. Opens up by 2, but Bayou Gem is coming with a run. And so is Silver Spur down inside. A Mischievous Rogue outside, and Priscelli's Tail down to the final 16th. Time Leverage trying to see it out. Bayou Gem continues to close. Bayou Gem bearing down. Bayou Gem to the front. Bayou Gem from off the pace wins it by a length and a half in the end. Time Leverage was second, is tight for third. Silver Spur or Priscelli's Tail. They're in the gate. And they're off. Moore breaks out on top. Moore's in front. Cersei toward the inside. Perfect Happiness is there. Lady of Luxury joins them. 4 across the track early. Violenza's right in behind, racing 5th. Foxy Belle comes away 6th. Ghosting Kim is 7th. Dance Rhythms over to the inside in 8th. And Golden Curls at the back in 9th. Down the backstretch run. And it's Moore in front. Perfect Happiness right alongside 2nd. They're onto the far turn together with Lady of Luxury 3 wide while 3rd. Cersei's working on a good ground-saving trip down inside 4th. Violenza 5th within striking range. Foxy Belle's going to cut the corner off the turn as they hit the top of the stretch where it's More the one to catch. Perfect Happiness is there. Lady of Luxury looms. Cersei dives down toward the hedge. Violenza switches outside. Dance Rhythms is weaving through the pack. There's 1 furlong to go. Lady of Luxury spurts away. Lady of Luxury, just like that, opens up by 4, now by 5. Dance Rhythms, Violenza, Cersei, all chasing Lady of Luxury, who streaks onto the wire. A minor upset here. 5 lengths to the good. It's tight for 2nd. Cersei, Violenza, or Dance Rhythms. They're in the gate. And they're off. Pretty good beginning. Handy is showing speed. Akate's Verve toward the inside. Coach Ba is there. So too Rye Humor, not far behind in the early stages. As they head up the chute, it is Akate's Verve and Handy. Those two are 1-2. The pace does not appear particularly fast in the opening quarter mile. Farther back in the field, Rye Humor trying to come on inside of Coach Ba. AK Safari's right there. They're all together, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Sound the Charge on the outside is 6th. Osser tugging at the bit from 7th. Striking a pose is 8th. Copper King shuffled back into 9th. And Good Juju's the last of them all. And the pace is indeed moderate, 23-3 for that opening quarter mile. Moving down the backstretch run. Handy on the outside of Akate's Verve. They continue to share the lead with 4 furlongs to go. And Coach Ba within striking range, getting closer from 3rd. Osser's made steady progress and is down inside 4th. AK Safari 5th. Sound the Charge launching a wide run from 6th. Copper King pushed on inside 7th. Striking a pose is 8th as they round the far turn. Handy comes away with the lead. Akate's Verve backs out just a bit. Osser has come off the rail and comes on 3 wide. Coach Ba comes on 4 wide. Top of the stretch now. And here's Coach Ba down the center of the track. Osser in between and Handy fights on 2. Akate's Verve is back into 4th. They're at the 8th pole. Handy with something left. Handy turns back the first challenge of Osser and is opening up into the final 16th. Handy repelled Osser and sails on to the victory. Winning by 3, maybe 4 in the end. Osser, 2nd. Akate's Verve, then it was either Coach Ba or Good Juju. They're in the gate. And they're off. Spooky Channel bobbled coming out of the starting gate. Admiralty Pier from the outside with Crafty Daddy and Baker's Bay. Imperador is there down toward the hedge, and Strong Tide is up close too. Long way to go in the Louisville Stakes, though, and here is Admiralty Pier. From that outside post to the hedge by the time they hit the first of 3 turns. Crafty Daddy comes on to grab 2nd. Imperador settles in toward the rail 3rd. Baker's Bay reserved in 4th. Strong Tide 5th. Spooky Channel racing in 6th. Then it's Artemis Eagle down inside 7th. Jace's Solitude is 8th by 4. A Journey to Freedom is 9th. Arklow comes away 10th. Reserved and about 9 lengths off the lead as they come into the stretch for the first time. Fighting CB is down inside in 11th. Fantasioso running along in 12th. Red Knight is 13th. And Monarch's Glen is 14th and last as they come by us for the first time. The opening quarter goes in 23-3, the half in 48-3, and Admiralty Pier is cruising on an uncontested lead with 1 circuit to go. Crafty Daddy's running in 2nd. Imperador toward the inside is 3rd. Baker's Bay 4th. And only 5 lengths off the lead. Strong Tide 5th and toward the inside. Spooky Channel 6th. 6 lengths off the lead, just outside of Artemis Eagle, who settles in toward the rail for the run to the backstretch. They're followed by Jace's Solitude. Jace's Solitude's about 6 lengths off the lead as they take closer order to the backstretch run. A Journey to Freedom is still reserved just ahead of Arklow. 3 quarters and 14-1. So Admiralty Pier heading down the backstretch still unopposed, uncontested, and on a clear lead. Crafty Daddy and Imperador 2nd and 3rd. Strong Tide is 4th and toward the rail. Baker's Bay within striking range. Spooky Channel is there. Arklow is launching his rally now, but Arklow's going 4 or 5 wide, but he's rocketing past horses. He was 10th earlier, and now he's 4th and moving up. So round the far turn, here comes Imperador looking for the lead. So too Arklow. Admiralty Pier tries to hold it. Crafty Daddy is also right there. Strong Tide toward the inside in Baker's Bay. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Imperador short lead. Admiralty Pier is there. Arklow with that big move on the far turn. Strong Tide is boxed up and behind horses. Baker's Bay is also there. Artemis Eagle's coming up the rail. A Journey to Freedom and Jace's Solitude down to the final 16th. Arklow comes away with the lead. Strong Tide slicing through the pack. So too Red Knight, but Arklow got the jump, and Arklow won it. Arklow the winner over Red Knight in second. Strong Tide was third. Several in the photo for fourth.